This board game just tried to send a stampede through my gym, but the Muchacho Man managed to suplex every single one of those animals, cause the jungle can't handle my spice. Oh, see!
Welcome back to WrestleQuest. Previously, Brink Logan found the itty bitty ditty bag, and now we're in the jungle with the Muchacho Man. We lost our guide. Also, I did some farming. I got the brooder up to level 11. Everything's looking pretty even now. Just to give you a little bit of context between this party and the party that I have like 26 hours in, the brooder is only like level 18. I feel like I'm vastly under-leveled for where I am in my not Let's Play save. I think I may start having to like grind on there. Or, I forgot to mention this the entire time, there is accessibility options. Like max damage, auto pinning, you could become immortal, the QTEs are slower, or you could just automatically win them. Let's try max damage just for the fun of it. What does max damage mean? Is that like straight 9s, or are we just gonna do the maximum possible damage? This looks like a good place to find some information about those gators. Someone at the hotel should be able to help us out. Oh good, it's conveniently marked hotel. So yeah, we gotta find the brooder's informant, who happens to be Neon Gravebird, because he got kidnapped by... Is that André the Giant? That's Peck and André the Giant.
I'm so pumped for the upcoming wrestling match. Did you know there's a couple of big shot wrestlers in town? Gets me so excited I could scream!
Well, he just did. Tell me more about André the Giant. I saw an André the Giant on the... I want to ask him if he needs a peanut. Kung Fu Grip Hand! Here he is.
Luchadors may look intimidating, but how many of them have even a double or triple life behind a mask?
Diablo Azteca. I like his costume. Also, footprints.
These footprints are gigantic, maybe even 1/16 in scale. Where could they lead to?
That's an interesting way to start a quest.
Standing at 7 foot 4 inches and 520 pounds, André the Giant towered over all who dared to enter into the ring against him. Known as the 8th wonder of the world, André won multiple championships with his imposing stature and powerful slam. After his death in 1993, André the Giant became the first ever Hall of Fame inductee.
Man, he died before I was even 10. When was Princess Bride? That was like in the 80s, wasn't it? It was like 86, 87 maybe? He didn't die too long. He died a bit he died short time after good movie that he was in. And he had a decent role in it. He did pretty good for a wrestler. Also, I believe he was French-Canadian? He was either French or French-Canadian. He had an interesting accent.
I came for the thrill of the hunt, and I'm simply the best there's ever been.
Okay, look at this guy's face. That's a predator. That's a predator without the mask. The alien predator. You know, the guys... he even goes invisible from time to time. That's just a Predator action figure. Like a knockoff one. Great value Predator.
Man, I'm gonna need some better tires to get through these jungles.
RC cars could talk too. Haven't you ever seen the Disney the Pixar documentary Cars? Talks all about cars that could talk. We're going everywhere else but because I got distracted by André the Giant. The finest nurse jungleology has to offer. Remember, you can't spell rhino without RN. Boo. Boo. How do you hold a scalpel with no hands? And you're squirting water all over. That's not sanitary. They're doing... Oh no, they did surgery on a cow. Ay, 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 my bones are killing me. But they would be if I weren't already dead. Very nice. I guess Mexico has jungles too. Welcome to Tap Out Corner. I want to check out what's in the store. I have a lot of money from my farming escapade. Remember to brush twice daily, and don't forget the floss. Well, I gotta listen to him. He's a doctor. Okay, these look like more influencers right here. I think that might be Gerard in the middle. I'm not quite sure. You got prices that won't stretch your wallet. What would you like? Well, that's an upgrade for Barbet. I'll take that. Also grants 50 AP bonus. Dodge by 10%. 5% charisma. We should give that to Barbet. She's kind of our hype generator right now because she's a technician. She does a lot of damage with elemental damage, more specifically. She might not have a lot of inputs. I'll get this for Brooder. Safari Vest restores AP, and I already... yeah, you know what? We'll get one for these for Brooder as well. Oh, wait, he's already wearing the torso. Ah, crap. I'll give that to Barbet. And no recipes. Well, I have plenty of money left, at least. Let me just fix this problem that I just made for myself. Oh, wait. Oh, okay, yeah. Unless I want him to keep using the Doom Plate, but the armor rating is kind of crap. This gives him additional attack power anyway. So, there we go. We need more boots. She's still wearing worn-out shoes. That's not very fancy for a teacher. I mean, it fits her budget if it's an American teacher, to be completely honest. Alright, we'll go to the hotel. We'll do the André the Giant thing later.
Me, host. You pay. Oh, sorry about that. Old habits die hard, I'm afraid. What I meant to say is, welcome to the Royal Deluxe Safari Lounge. I'm the proprietor, Kronzan. Good to meet another bare-chested brother. Excuse me, my clothing-impaired amigo. Do you happen to know the lay of the land very well? I'm pleased to announce that our guides are the best naturalists and trackers in the toy room. I should know. I trained them myself. I'm sure one of them could help you. Great! We're gonna need to find some slimy lizard folk.
Hey man, I prefer gatorkin, so carpe lagum, got it?
Excellent. We currently have all our guides out on a 3-month excursion. Would you like our room while you wait?
3 months?
Brother, we need to get out of here and find those gatorkin pronto, like yesterday.
Preston, what? It's obvious my ad hoc fraternus. Find someone else that knows these jungles like we know choke slams, you dig? So obviously there's not a guide on the roster. Maybe this guy's a guide. I mean, he is a hunter. He's a predator.
Man, I wish that a hotel was open later. I mean, you can't hunt onion rings in the jungle. Can you?
If you try hard enough. They are elusive creatures. You gotta be careful you don't find a bug snack. You'll regret it.
Cages? Really? What do I look like? Veal?
Come on, I had worse.
Yeah, you have maybe. A guy like me needs some freedom when he sleeps. Especially when I'm not sleeping alone, right? Ah, speaking of not sleeping alone, look at this couple right here. Oh, look, a mat bunny, too.
can't see behind all the baby oil and spandex on these guys. I don't like this sheep. We're gonna beat the stuffing out of him now. Matt Bunny? Look here, you woolly son of a... Hey, it's the Brooder. How you been? Don't you know? The bro here's on his third string circuit. Why haven't you seen him? Probably why you haven't seen him around much. We're here for a fur versus fleece match. Loser has to shave. Should be fun. Especially when I win. Nothing better than shaved. Okay, let's just end that there because you're ruining the PG-13. Did you animals know the jungle outside, or where we could find a tribe of kidnapping reptiles? Is this guy for real? Did you seriously just ask me why that? Get out of here and take your lousy brother with ya. Well, they weren't helpful at all.
Brooder, why do you let them talk to you like that?
Brother, that's the way the script's been written for me, man. It's not my storyline to rub shoulders and talk back to guys like that. Even the donkey.
What about our battle in the jungle? What about your 26-inch cobras? Which are suspiciously getting larger every time we mention them.
Man, save it, man. Maybe over here. Away from the sheep. Maybe at the store, where I was just at.
Excuse me, fish. Do you happen to know your way around the area? What, do you think this thing on my back is a GPS? I thought perhaps he was a fish finder, actually. Oh, that's really funny. You're a real sea punk, you know that?
Come on, no need to fry this guppy, muchacho, man. It's not even lit.
Yeah, land people. The worst.
That's certainly not a character we're going to see ever again. Hey there, fellas. Coming for my pop-up dentistry event? The people here have been way better than my last clients. Those lizards out in the bush.
What'd you say about bush?
Did you say lizards, brother? Sure did, pal. They have zero appreciation for impromptu tooth cleanings. They live up past Rainforest Brainbuster, a jungle maze playset to the north.
Would you be able to direct this to them, amigo?
Crikey! Of course. Here, it's easy. Leave town to the north, go west by the monkey. When you reach the elephant, go south and around the bend. Follow your 5s, but not your 4s, and never listen to a rhino. If you get mixed up, just follow the birds.
Thanks, Doctor.
From one doctor to another, we thank you.
I have a PhD kicking ass.
What'd you say about PG-13? Are you sure you grabbed enough gear in there, dude?
What? Are you worried that the Rainforest Brainbuster will give us trouble?
Not after the way we trashed that last jungle. But just in case we need a little extra firepower, we can always throw something together on our own. Oh, is it finally time to craft? I think it's time to craft.
What do you mean?
Back when I was a rookie, I used to make my own costumes and gear. Here, let me show you. It's crafting time! Oh, we could make that Kung Fu grip hand. Because I have way too many kaiju scales and ball joints and plastic coins. In fact, I could probably make 2 of them. I could probably make 2 of these. Why not? And those shark fin drops. I can make a few of those out of inedible candy. 5 to be precise. Unfortunately, you have to do it like one after the other. These heal for about 700 HP, and they also remove status effects. So it might be helpful to have a few laying around. Just in case we need them. And the cloth cape. We've seen this before. It gives us extra power. But there's also this Fury Band. I need plastic scraps and more shark's fin. But I can't go back to where there's shark fin right now. What I have noticed is even in later in the game, enemies will drop like similar items. Like there's probably a later game shark that'll drop shark fins and diesel pistons. And we'll definitely find enemies that drop ball joints. If not, you could always just go back to an old area and just clean house. These aren't very hard to find. It's just that I really didn't do any kind of farming, and in fact, I dodged most of the battles on my other save, which is why I'm so low leveled. See? It's easy. Just make sure you have the ingredients and the recipe first. Where do we get the recipes from? Back in the day, I bought them from the shops here and there. May always find one laying around too, brother. Oh, we got some Kung Fu grip arms, which are better than our hammer fists. Weapon rating 34. May also stun enemies. So, that's going to be very useful. Stun is a very powerful status effect to wield. I see a muchacho man right here. Why is there a muchacho man here? Maybe I should get some hollow point foam darts. Yeah. Oh, sorry. I get distracted when I'm thinking about ammo. You must be the pest control professional.
See, I've taken out many pests, like those mutant rats back in Boxwood.
Splendid! That kind of gumption is exactly what we need. Did you read the briefing?
Briefing? These are spandex, senor.
Ah, bravery and wit. I bet you slay all kinds of wild ones. Anyways, there's rabid teddy bear creatures in the jungles to the north and south. They've been disrupting our attempts at building aqueducts to some of the local villages. Take out all 5 groups of earth signs and return here for your reward. Do toy bears crap in the woods?
Well, if they're that certain kind of toy bear that was manufactured in the 90s,
Actually, no, I've seen pooping toys even now, so that's not even true. That's not true at all. I've seen pooping toys even now. But the answer is yes, all bears do. Even the civilized ones. I just went out there. We gotta go bear hunting. We should go bear hunting. Okay, that's tracking it. Especially since I didn't finish this side quest on my other save, and I'm kind of curious what the prize is. But we gotta fight bears! And I think these are the same kinds of bears that you find in Pond Fork. What are their names? Yeah, these are Pond Fork bears. What are they doing this far south? Well, I got a whole bunch of new things with Barbet. We got the water attack. We get the lightning attack. And shop class. Deal slash damage. I'm still not quite sure what slash damage does differently. Okay, remember I have max damage on. I have max damage on. And to be completely honest, that is going to be super useful for farming purposes, because I still get EXP from that. But let's just get nutty with the max damage for this video alone. I'll turn it off if I think there's going to be a boss fight coming. But otherwise, with like random fights like this, let's just get them out of the way. Especially since we fought them before. 19,766. We know that thing's weak against something. I should see what that auto pin does too. Does that mean I don't have to waste a turn on pins, or are one of the characters gonna waste their turn pinning? We're getting about the same EXP as before. That is usually the XP I get. We're cheating at the board game, because the board game's cheating at me. Next time I find another group that might have a wrestler in it, we'll try the auto pin. We gotta find the bears, follow the blue marker. That's your best bet. Okay, you have a wrestler in you. They do! Okay, Barbie. Throw the microwave. This is how you do home ec.
Domination is the only way to win a classroom.
You lob the microwave. So auto pin. What does auto pin do? Okay, that's auto pin. Not exactly useful for some boss battles where we're gonna have to run by a script. But this is useful grinding options for me, so I don't have to waste as much time. I could always turn on immortality too, but that's obvious. Auto QTE, that's obvious. Slow QTE, obvious, even though it's already been slow already. Like, it was a lot faster in the original build of this game. It was a lot faster with the QTEs. So it looks like they slowed them down in general, and then added an option to make them even slower. Punch! It's kind of cathartic to hit them for like 9,000 damage. It even makes these battles a little bit less annoying, because I could just, you know, pop chemistry class. The downside is I'm not getting that AP regeneration. Unless we level up, of course. Because that's the benefit of having battles not end in a few seconds. Is you can get that AP regen from the height meter. But if I just want to get experience and money, yeah, that's a pretty good option, especially if there's a hotel nearby. I think we got a couple more groups of bears in this area that we need to hunt. I don't want to trigger this guy. As powerful as the game accessibility options have made us right now, I just don't want to fight that guy. Oh yeah, there you are. And I think there's 2 more in the Rainforest Brainbuster, which is why I came back to do this one first.
You skipped leg day.
Exterminate! The downside is max damage does not save us from counterattacks.
Let's go.
So it's not an insta-kill option. And I just realized why the money in EXP is so low. It's because they're Pond Fork enemies. They're like level 4 or 5. Ah, darn it, I thought I could get away from them. So, yeah, if you just wanna have an easy time with WrestleQuest, turn on maximum damage. And maybe auto pin. Auto QTEs if you want it really, really baby easy, but this game is really about the story. This game's more about the story. I forgot, there's one bear lurking down here somewhere, I think. Oh wait, no, we're leaving. Never mind. Let's get on with the story. I'm gonna turn off maximum damage. Now that I know what it does, it was fun using it. It was fun to see the big numbers this early in the game. I might use it on my other save to help get some levels up on my vastly under-geared team. Not under-geared. Their gear's okay. Their levels are wanting. Level 19 and he's fighting like level 30s. Yeah, it's not good. But we're going to take a little side trip. We're not going to continue with the story today. I saw an Andre the Giant, and I want an Andre the Giant.
This jungle heat is causing me to regret my dust-based gimmick. Should have went with something refreshing instead. Is there anyone using lemonade as a gimmick? Oh yeah, Colonel Lebon. And the Squeezer.
So we're not going to fight giants. We're not going to fight bears. We're going to fight giants, I think, maybe.
Well, that was easy. I found the land of the giants, oh yeah. I wonder how giant are they?
More giant footsteps.
Those are a lot bigger than before. It's like I'm gonna learn some psychic powers here or something.
Welcome to Big Step.
Whoa, what are you doing here? Get out of here before it's too late. I thought lions were cowardly, not apes. Look, pal, there are some mighty things in this village that you don't want to mess with. You don't look so tough. I wasn't talking about me, friend. That sounds like a challenge. The muchacho man doesn't step down from each. Holy crap, those are big guys. Ha! Look at this pipsqueak. Is this another puny tourist trying to get our giant leaves? Tourist? Giant leaves? Is that what you think I want? The only thing I want is wrestling greatness. Oh, see!
How are you gonna take on people this large, muchacho man? Come on.
Wrestler? You? Ta. I bet the only thing you wrestle with is your conscience. Okay. I'm not as tall as you, but comparatively speaking, pound for pound, I'm 10 times the wrestler you are. Dig it? That a fact. This little one has some fire in his belly. Not fire, amigo. Spice. That just might be what we need. You are thinking. Oh, I am. Tiny Spice? Care to prove your wrestling mettle? I'll wrestle, no, beat anyone, anytime, anywhere, yeah. I'd out wrestling a water problem. Something is blocking the underground river that feeds our spring, but we're too large and manly to fit down there. Ooh, that sounds like a personal problem. They'd call that a skill issue. You, however, help me think you can go down there and remove the issue? You mean you giants are suffering from some clogged pipes? Just point me in the right place and I'll pile drive your plumbing problem. Oh, see! That's the spirit. I'll just move the giant chocobo statue. We worship ArmoredChocobo around here. The underground river runs through here. Come on back, we can get it fixed, Tiny Spice.
Looks like we're going to Underhook Splash Caverns. We can't really go into the giant houses, I don't think. Yeah, no. They only have that tiny crop of land, too, where they're growing their giant carrots. How do they keep themselves fed here in Giant Land? Also, split party mode, but also they're all going to be in their own party. Yeah. This is the reason why I leveled. So we're going to have to solve some puzzles. I kind of want Barbie to go up here. Barbie's got some nukes on her. Also, this is where this is going to get real annoying. Waiting for those cooldowns. Okay, I turned max damage off, which means I don't want to get into any battles I shouldn't be in. But look, a pony! I set the Muchacho Man for this one, because Ponies can be annoying to deal with, both on the internet and in this game. Also, Hypebot. But I want to take out Pink Pony.
With a flying elbow drop. I'll send you back to Ponyville.
Yeah, it's stronger than they look. Hypebot doesn't really do much except to give its party vibing. Which, the hype isn't really going to help them too much. That is the problem. The Pink Pony is a buffer. And a healer. Punched him in the face. And we have to deal with them with one character at a time. Ooh, the Kung Fu Grip is coming in handy. Okay, see, there's the healing. Wait, did he just heal me too? I think he just healed everybody. And when they die, they fully heal their comrades. Ponies suck. I hate them. They're awful. Fortunately, this thing is stunned by our counterattack. Goodbye. We've got some ponytails. We could get ponytails off the ponies. But they're such a difficult enemy to deal with, I'd rather not have to fight ponies more than I have to. Unless I'm using maximum damage, of course. That seems like an option. Alright, Muchacho Man is going to wait there. We're going to switch over to the Brooder now, which I really should have done in the other direction because of the cooldown. Because these buttons do work. Barbay's got some work to do up here. Okay, that leads to a treasure chest. That leads to progress. I think the J means Jaguar, and the F, the frog? I don't know if that's a frog. I can't really tell what it is. We also have this too, which I have a feeling that I should have brought two people up this way, at least for right now. So if somebody could stand on this. So I'm gonna switch. I'll send the Brooder up here. You know what? I'll just send the Brooder up here. It's a big, complicated three-person puzzle to get to the end of this area. But there's also treasures you want to find. Don't turn around. Yeah, Z is for zebra. That's a zebra. Sure it is. I think if we hit the J button, it's also going to live this jaguar that she's standing on. So the Brooder could go ahead and do this. I can switch back to her. She's probably in the air now. Okay, never mind. I do know it's a two-person job up here anyway for right now. It's just barely enough room to get past that guy. That's why I noticed there's like no music in this area at all. A pith helmet. Pith helmet is armor rating 10, but immune to fire damage. That messes with Muchacho Man's charisma, but then again, he's the powerhouse anyway. So I'll let him wear that. He's just wearing this. I'll just leave his power. Brooder isn't known for his speed anyway. There's ponies. And an unavoidable pony fight. With Barbet this time. You know, I picked an awful time to turn off max damage. Never again. That took forever. Do not use your mage to fight a healer group. Ever. No, don't do it. I think this button is for the muchacho man. I do not want to do that kind of fight again without some kind of assistance, because the horse was healing more than Barbet could dish out. I had to keep on spamming her fire attack, and had the burn do most of the work. All right, yeah, we can actually cross this now. But we need to do other things. We got 2 people on this upper path. There's more treasures to find. So Muchacho Man's into position. We know the button. You are so lucky I have max damage on. Thankfully, this is the only area in this part of the game, or in the game in general, that splits up the party this much. It's like they were just experimenting with things. I'm going to send the Brooder to go get that item. And we're going to try to avoid that pony at all costs. Because even though I could end this match in a few seconds now, I'd rather not just have the necessary fight to begin with. It's a script change. Alright, Brooder, go get yourself on the Jaguar real quick. Oh, wait. There's also a zebra here, too. I'm not quite sure I've seen any other zebra buttons. Unless it has to deal with over here. What do we got over here? Ah! Another Jaguar button. I'm guessing that has to do with that room we were just in. The one up here. Of course, it's another treasure chest, but if it's this convoluted, it has to be good, right? This is why La Milana in the remake showed you solving the puzzle solution as you do the puzzle, instead of just waiting until you enter the room where it's supposed to end. You know? So we got a sturdiness boost there. That'll be useful for later. Main reason why I'm not using boosts is because there's 12 characters in the game, and we have to wait till all of them congeal together before I have a battle plan in place, you know? So I have to find out who I'm taking into the final part of the game before I start boosting them. So I'm not wasting boosters on characters that don't really need them. But we're done here. But we're going to need this Muchacho Man so we can retrieve Brooder. Because we need a 2-person job over at that other thing. Also, what was that, oh yeah, that button. What was that button I needed to hit? Oh, right. Yeah. Pony Room. Pony Room. Boy, do I love Pony Room. I hate ponies. I hate you, sir. Or madam. I can't tell. You're too pink. ArmoredChocobo, that's kind of chauvinistic. Boys could be pink too, you know. I know, and it still hurts my eyes either way. It still hurts my eyes either way. Also, they spam heals and buffs. Buffs that have your damage. So, you know, annoying has no gender.
Alright, you ready to go, Brooder?
I am ponyist. And I'm glad to admit it. I am glad to admit I am ponyist. Okay, we need another Jaguar. Somewhere. Another Jaguar button. I'm sure it's around there somewhere. We won't need Barbet on this button once we get these two guys over, because we could teleport out of this dungeon when we're done. It will teleport us out of the dungeon when we're done. I think it's this button, actually. I think it's that button that we need for Muchacho Man. Yep. And I wonder if that also lifts the Jaguar head net. Oh, the zebra is right here. Wait, how are we going to get this done? Oh, we could take Barbet over there. This is going to lift the zebra in that big room. I'm pretty sure. So we'll get her into position real quick. This should lift that zebra. It does! Oversized arm! Powerful limb from a non-standardized set of action figures. Strong but clumsy. Weapon rating 74, but it's the Casey bat. It's the Casey bat. Big damage, terrible accuracy. No thank you. I'm gonna sell that the first chance I get. I don't need it. Oh, right. We're at the location. I don't need max damage anymore because we're about to finish this thing. The Giants, well, had a bad case of crabs.
Oh, this just from one little pest? Egad, the crabs are all over me.
Taunt the crab. Taunt the crab. Why do I taunt the crab? Because crabs are really easy to kill. Sure, they'll get a little bit of damage off because I taunted them. But then we can do this.
Oh yeah! Wipe out!
That's an achievement too. Kill 5 or more enemies in one hit. This is the best place you can do it. And now the crabs are going to replace themselves one after the other. I think you have to beat like 10 of them in a row. So another Grande Splash, why not? I'm not using max damage this time because they die in one hit. Okay, there's a lot more than 10 here. We'll know we're almost done when the crabs stop spawning. If these are even crabs, they're more like octopi crabs? They're called underhook crabs.
I can keep doing this all day. I got so much more splashing in me.
Do you know what would be really embarrassing? Using a summon on these guys. Just for fun. We can cast the Doomsday device. Oh, it's one enemy. That's not worth it. We're gonna have to save that for like a boss or something. I thought it was an AoE. We'll summon eventually. There's many more summons we could pick up.
Crab problem solved. Get out the butter. I like mine extra spicy.
Little Atlas and Diet Goliath. That was their names? Really? Their giant mother never loved them. See, it teleports us out. We're good.
I don't believe it. Incredible. What was down there? Nothing some well-timed stunners could fix. Oh, see. Well, actually, it was Grande Splashes, but Stunner sounds cooler. Muchacho Man, we were wrong about you. You're not Tiny Spice. You're Mega Spice. I see you finally learned.
Anybody want a peanut? That's probably... I can't do an André.
This is the size of your wrestling spirit, not your form, that counts. André the Giant! Incredible.
You've honored the guests with our actions.
Now we would like to honor you. When you find yourself at your limits in the ring, I'll be there to deliver a mighty scoop slam in your favor.
André the Giant! He's another summon.
Good luck on your quest, Mega Spice. You've taught us that even the smallest pepper can slam hard. You've surprised us all, amigo. You and this giant guy sound a lot alike. It's like ArmoredChocobo has a limited vocal range or something.
Oh, wait, why was it? Why was there like another quest? Why is there more quest here? There shouldn't be. There shouldn't be more quests. We did the André. I think it was just residuals. I think we got everything in there. I don't remember another quest being in there. It's mostly just for the Giant's Well thing. But hey, we got an André the Giant. And a massively long fight between Barbay and an annoying pony that took way too long, and I'm going to have to cut it out. But next time, we're going to head to Rainforest Brainbuster so we could go save Neon Gravebird from the lizard folk. And also we need to take care of the bears in here too, because there's bears in there. Take a look. There's bears in there. And I could use that accessibility option to farm up some more levels if I need to. I might just need to. Hey, where'd Barbay go? Barbay, get back in here. There we go. Good night, folks.